Luck doesn't exist. I know a lot of people might not agree with me, but in my opinion, luck does not exist. I hate when you do something and somebody comes out of nowhere and they're like, "Oh yeah, you just got lucky." No, luck does not exist. What's Nipsey say? Nipsey said, "How long should I stay dedicated? How long till opportunity meets preparation?" Right? In my opinion, all luck is opportunity meeting preparation and dedication, right? Listen to that song. Listen to that song. One thing I love about Nipsey is he's always dropping gems in his music, always dropping gems, whether it's about entrepreneurship or faith or just perseverance, right? In my opinion, all luck is opportunity meeting preparation. And in order to have that happen, you have to be dedicated to whatever you're doing. But most people are not dedicated enough to see the results they want to see. Most people give up when they don't see immediate results. Most people are stuck in this mindset of immediate gratification to the point where if nothing happens after, let's say, I'm gonna post for a week, nothing happens, I'm gonna give up. You have to be dedicated to your craft. You got to be dedicated to what you need to do. This ties into the bigger topic of what I want to talk about, which is the power of one. In this lifetime, all you really need is just one chance, right? Luck is just opportunity meeting preparation. You don't know when the opportunity is going to come. You don't know when somebody's going to give you a shot. You don't know when anything's going to happen, but all you got to do, all you can do is prepare yourself, right? You got to stay ready so you never got to get ready. A lot of people are just waiting for an opportunity to come, but they haven't done the groundwork. So when the opportunity does show up, they can't even capitalize, right? I forget what the song was, but it's one of Eminem's songs. I think it's Lose Yourself, right? Where if you only had one shot, what would you do? Would you take it? Would you let it slip by? Most people let their shot slip by every single day, not even realizing that they just let their shot slip by, right? All it takes in this life is one chance to change your whole life completely. And I'm gonna give you an example, right? I make content. I make content. I'm a health and fitness coach, so making content is part of my job description. I have to make content to kind of grow my business. So when I first started out, I made a bet with my friend, my cousin. I told him, hey, let's see the first person to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. The first person wins this, right? We started going a week in. He had given up. He decided it was too hard. It wasn't worth the stress for him. He didn't want to do it. He gave up. That's cool. That's fair. Me, on the other hand, I kept going. Same thing. I was not seeing immediate results. Keep in mind, both of our videos, both of our content, we were not getting engagement whatsoever, right? But 5 years later, is it 5 years later? About 5 years later, now I have almost 60,000. Combined, I have almost close to 70,000 followers across social media, across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, right? And he's still at the same exact number he was at, right? He stopped what he was doing. He gave up, whereas I kept going. That wasn't luck. That was preparation, right? The thing with making content, the thing with opportunity is you can't predict when your opportunity will come. You can't predict what specific opportunity will make you blow up, but what you can do is prepare, right? I had no idea which video was going to blow up. To be honest, a few videos took me from like 4K to maybe 10K followers, right? But one single video took me from about 10 to 50,000 followers on Instagram. I had no idea of predicting what that video was going to be. Matter of fact, when I made that video, I put less effort and less work than I did in most other videos. I probably made that video in 5 minutes, whereas most other videos, it took me 30 minutes to write the copy, 30 minutes to edit, 30 minutes to film. So the one that took the less work is the one that got it. But if I had given up, if I had told myself, oh, this won't even do anything, people won't resonate with this, I never would have posted that and I never would have seen the results. That's where a lot of people are, where they talk themselves out of preparing for the opportunity so that when the opportunity pops up, they're not even ready, right? Let's talk about some of the most basic things you can do as a man is getting a haircut. I just got a haircut, right? One of the most basic things you can do as a man is present yourself well so that if your goal is to get a girlfriend, right? You got to know what season you're in. If you're in a season where you're supposed to be dating, cool, do that. But if you're looking to get a girlfriend or you're looking to get a wife or whatever it is, and you don't take care of yourself, you don't shape your beard, you don't trim your hair, you don't work out, you're not preparing yourself so that when you do come across specific women that you want to talk to, one, they won't even look your way because they already see that you don't take care of yourself, and two, you won't be confident enough to walk up and say something and start the conversation because as a man, you're supposed to be the one initiating, right? So you'll see, and I've had this happen. I've had friends call me lucky for a lot of things that I've done, and I have other friends that I've seen do this, right? You see guys that walk up to girls and they can talk and they can start conversations and they can get the numbers, right? A lot of people would look at that and there's like, oh yeah, you're just lucky. Oh, he's just lucky. That's not luck. That's preparation. I've done the work on myself to get myself to a certain level where I can do that naturally, where I'm confident enough in myself, in my physical features, because I work out, because I take care of myself. I'm confident enough in myself that I have something of value to provide, right? So I'm not operating from lack. I'm operating from abundance. I've taken the time to prepare so that when the opportunity comes, when the right person that I want to talk to presents themselves, I will grasp that opportunity and make it happen. Again, all it takes in this life is just one. All you need is one chance to change your life completely. All you need is one conversation with the right person to literally just blow up your social media, to blow up your business, to blow up your bank account, to tremendously blow up anything you're looking to improve in your life. All you need is one conversation to just shift your mind into a whole new train of thought, a whole new reality that you never thought was possible, right? Your goal is to get yourself in the right position so that when that opportunity does present itself, you know how to capitalize. Not only do you know how to capitalize, but you're waiting for the opportunity, right? All it takes in this life is one person. One person. If you come from a poor family, personally for me, I come from Cameroon, right? I'm not gonna say my family was per se poor because we had big family for sure, but my grandfather was a decently wealthy man. But my specific family was not the wealthiest, right? Moving to the U.S. and carving out our own path, we weren't the most wealthiest family. But if you come from a similar background, all it takes is one person to say, "Hey, I don't come from a wealthy family, but I want my kids to come from a wealthy family." All it takes is for you to make that decision, to prepare yourself so that when the opportunity does present itself, you can take advantage of it, right? All it takes is one person to change the whole trajectory of your bloodline. All it takes is one person to set your family on a whole completely different path. Let that person be you. Let that person be you. So many people are stuck waiting for the right time, stuck waiting for things to be easier. What are you waiting for? What are you still waiting for? We've talked about this already. All it takes is one chance for you to make some things happen, for you to make some things change. But the key is you don't know what that chance is going to be. You don't know when you'll have a life-changing conversation. So be social. Talk to people. I stopped. A random man stopped me in the supermarket yesterday. We chopped it up. We talked. We exchanged socials. I didn't do that just out of the sake of, oh wow, I'm hoping I can get something from this, but just because again, your goal in life is to prepare and to put yourself in those positions where when opportunity does present itself, you can take advantage. I've had chance encounters that end up turning into people working together. I'll give you an example. A while back, I used to live in a different city, right? I would take myself out to eat every Friday, just try out a different restaurant. And on one of those chance days, I met someone sitting at the same bar. We chopped it up. We were talking, and we exchanged socials. We talked about life. We talked about everything going on. We exchanged social. Almost 2 years later, that same person that I met at this random restaurant in Austin ended up becoming a client of mine and ended up becoming a friend, right? You don't know who you're gonna meet that's gonna end up changing your life either for the better or for the worse. But let's look on the positive side, right? You never know where the opportunity is gonna come from. You never know what specific thing is gonna completely transform your life. So all you can do is prepare yourself to be in that position. Once again, luck does not exist. Luck is simply opportunity meeting preparation. And when you look at your life, when you look at yourself right now, have you been preparing yourself, right? Have you been preparing yourself to the point where if something were to land in your lap right now, you know how to capitalize? We talk about crypto all the time. There are some people who have been in the game for a while, but they miss all the big chances. They miss all the opportunities to capitalize just because they have not been prepared, right? You don't want to be one of those people. You don't want to be the person constantly waiting on the sideline, constantly calling people and saying, oh, this person just got lucky. Luck is not a thing. People put work. You just don't see the work that they're putting in behind the scenes, right? You need to be putting in the work behind the scenes too. Even me making this video right now, I guarantee it's probably going to get less than 50 views, but it's me putting in work because eventually I know one of these videos is going to blow. Eventually I know one of these videos is going to blow. My account's going to get to 50,000 followers, even 100,000 followers or subscribers. I don't even know. And before you know it, I'll be in a completely different reality, right? Part of shifting your reality, part of growing, part of becoming, part of getting what you've never had is becoming that person you've never had. If you're waiting, for example, I have barely 1,100 subscribers on YouTube right now. If I was waiting until I felt better, until my account grew, until I was in a better position financially or with my business or whatever else, whatever BS excuses people make, if I was constantly waiting, I would never get to that position. This right here, what I'm doing, this is going to get me to that position. The same exact way with your health and fitness, you're constantly pushing it off. You're waiting for the right time. You're waiting for your work to get better. You're waiting until you have the right clothes. You're waiting until you keep making excuses. Stop making excuses, right? People are going to continue getting lucky because you keep making excuses. So stop making excuses and give yourself the chance to be great. Again, luck does not exist. It's simply opportunity meeting preparation, right? Opportunity comes when you least expect it. The least you can do is make sure that you're ready to take advantage. Make sure to follow for more videos. I'm going to keep posting more of these, probably like 2 to 3 a week. I'm calling these tank talks because with me and my goal in life is to become a tank. And what's a tank? To me, a tank is somebody who is, I don't like using the word high value, but somebody who takes themselves seriously, somebody who carries themselves with the Holy Spirit, somebody who carries themselves with authority, someone who is disciplined, someone who's structured, somebody who's sure about their lives and what they want out of life, right? To me, a tank is somebody who has ambition, somebody who takes care of their health, their fitness, their finances, somebody who really lives outside the matrix of what a lot of men do. Somebody who doesn't chase women like it's nothing. Somebody who doesn't seek pleasure but seeks growth in all areas of life, physically, spiritually, financially. So when I say these are going to be called tank talks, and I'm just going to be ranting off random topics that's been in my head for a while. And today's topic is just luck, opportunity meeting preparation, discipline, structure, right? So tune in next time. If you don't already follow, stick around. Again, you are one of the first few people. I guarantee this channel is going to blow up. This whole page is going to blow up. I'm going to be at 10,000 followers before you know it. I promise you. I promise you. And you'll come back to this video, and I'm telling you right now, it's not luck. When it happens, come back to this video, and I'm telling you right now, it's not luck. It's preparation. This is me preparing for when my opportunity comes. And I want you to do the same thing. So if you're trying to be that same kind of man, you want to be a tank, you want to take yourself seriously, you want to grow physically, spiritually, financially, in any area of your life, then make sure you follow this channel. Because I'll be giving you all the value that I know about, not just about fitness, but about nutrition, about entrepreneurship, about business, finances, and most importantly, about religion, right? Growing your religion and your relationship with Christ. So, again, that's all I got for you. So, peace.